everyone, this is Midlife Music Teacher and I'm Mrs. G. And in this video, we're going to talk about Wicked. This isn't going to be a typical movie review, so let's take it from the top. I know the movie came out a couple of months ago, and I, like millions and millions of people, went to go see the movie in the movie theater on Thanksgiving weekend. And I must disclose that I am a huge fan of the Broadway musical, probably for about close to 20 years now. I had a colleague who had gone to see the show on Broadway, and she absolutely raved about it and loved it to the point where I had to check it out for myself. So I bought the original cast recording, and I loved it. I played that on repeat so much that my daughter, who was 3 at the time, used to get in the car and request, "Hey, can we listen to the Witches music?" I've seen the stage show twice on the tour, and I bought music books. I used to teach 6th grade chorus, and we used to have a musical theater Friday. Wicked would be one of the musicals that we would study. We'd act out scenes. We'd sing some of the songs. We would analyze the song structure. We talked about book writing, lyricists, all that good stuff. So Wicked has been one of my little obsessions for quite some time. So naturally, I was going to go see the movie. And I loved the movie. I loved it. I thought it was very well done. The little things that they did that weren't exactly like the stage show, I thought worked just fine for the movie. I thought that the things that they added to the story to help kind of flesh it out a little bit, I thought that that was great. I didn't mind that it was 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and I am really looking forward to part 2. So why am I talking about Wicked now, almost 2 months after the movie has come out? Well, 2 things happened over the past couple of days, and it made me think about this movie, this musical, and the next generation of children. So I teach music to students in pre-K through grade 4. And even before the movie came out, many children were wearing Wicked merchandise. So we were conducting in Duple, and I had them using recorder cleaners as batons. And some of the kids were saying, "Oh, it's like a magic wand." And so I joked with them, "It's not a magic wand. I've tried it. Do my dishes, do my laundry." And then one little girl was wearing all this Wicked merch. So I said, "Ball gown, ball gown. Oh, wear the frock. It's pretty." Anyway, the kids all looked at me like I had 5 heads because they had no idea what I was talking about. And like I said, that was before the movie came out. So now since the movie has come out and since Christmas, I see a lot of kids wearing Wicked merch. I myself got Wicked merch for Christmas because that's what I asked for. So kids are wearing Wicked shirts, and I've even seen a kid that had Wicked shoes. So this week, my 3rd and 4th grade students are going to be singing the song Tomorrow from the musical Annie. And whenever we sing songs from the musical Annie, it takes me back to when that movie musical came out. So the movie musical Annie came out in May of 1982. I was 6 years old, and I think my aunt took my younger sister and I to go see the movie. I absolutely loved that movie. And many of the teachers in the building that I work with that are around my age talk about how much they loved that movie too. And I was so obsessed with that movie that my mother purchased for me the original Broadway cast recording on a cassette. And I played that cassette over and over and over again. I acted out the scenes. My sister was 5 years old and she looked a lot like the actress that played Molly. So we'd act out the scenes. And when that movie came out, there was plenty of merchandise and things that you could buy. You could buy Annie lunch boxes, Annie shirts, Annie dresses. You could dress up for Annie for Halloween. And it was a big to-do. As I look back on my life, that movie musical really influenced my love of musicals and music and how music can help tell a story. I feel like that movie musical was really influential in my life, and I have a fond, nostalgic place for that movie musical. The other thing I saw the other day was I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw this Instagram reel of this young father, and in this reel all you see is this gentleman's face, and the words above his head say, "Do you think you can tell that my 6-year-old loves the movie Wicked?" And you can't see his daughter, but you can hear her belting out the music from Wicked, just singing her little heart out in the background. And you just see his face just kind of listening and taking it in. And it just reminded me, that was me in 1982 to the music of Annie, that this little girl is belting it out, singing her little heart out to this music in Wicked. So all of this to say that I hope that the Wicked movie is for Generation Alpha what Annie was for Generation X. And if that's the case, then listen, I couldn't be happier. Anyway, if you know, you know. So that's it. That's my movie review on Wicked, that it seems to be a pretty influential musical, and maybe it's the catalyst to get some of those Generation Alpha children to really, really love music and love how music can help tell a story, and love how music is just so full of emotion and how good it feels to sing your heart out to good music. So with that, we will end on a high note. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.